And you can't say enough about, what that guy has done for the entirety of sports and how his personality in the 90s has helped give guys like us platforms like this, and people actually want to know who we are off the field and shit like that. So, but the Leo and Benicio episodes, man, I always feel so dumb trying to ask them good questions, but it's at the end of it, it just felt like it was a fun hang with the guys, man.
It was an awesome episode to record, which is the most important for us. Like, if we have fun doing it, that's the biggest thing. And like the fact that we were doing that with Leonardo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro is fucking crazy. And it seems like people really enjoyed it, which makes it even better, right?
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed, the thing I enjoyed the most was reading comments like Leonardo DiCaprio this podcast is so beneath Leonardo DiCaprio's talent. And I'm like, I don't disagree with you one bit. It's 100% beneath Leonardo DiCaprio. We are not at all qualified to do this. So,
at all, by any means.
I really enjoyed listening to those where it was like, yeah, no shit. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Who you telling? Right. I'm still don't know how the fuck I got this. What kind of gig is this? I still play football for a living.
Needless to say, it was awesome. And I'm very glad that people enjoyed it. 92%ers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Another bit of new news. Trav got a birthday coming up, Bubba.
Comes around every year if you're lucky.
October 5th, baby. Little Sunday right before the game. Little birthday game action. What is Travis's stats on birthday games?
I don't think we should look that up.
Why not?
Because I don't think they're very good.
Has it been bad? Your birthday games are bad?
I don't think I've ever had a good game.
Andy's not setting you up with some birthday presents on game day?
Something about my birthday just isn't a fucking,
Is it because you're a Libra?
I don't know, man.
Are you even a Libra? Am I getting that right? I know I'm a Scorpio.
It's not a good day. It's just an annoying day for me. I don't want to get into the Grinch of birthdays, but I'm just not in on birthdays. What?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Celebrating birthdays, although kids' birthdays. Wyatt also has a birthday coming up. So very excited about that. Your birthday.
Just let me live, man.
Unless it's like a big milestone birthday. Like once you get to 40, that's a big one. That's a big one.
40 is no different than 39 to me.
Turning 36, like I don't know. Is there any numerology? What's the numerology with 36? Half of 72.
Yeah.
12 times 3. Baker's dozen. I don't even know where I'm going with this. All right. Exactly what's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo? What's a Leo?
No, I'm a Libra.
Are you a Libra?
Libra, yeah.
What are a Libra's attributes?
I don't know.
Can we find this out for the birthday game? Jason, did I already get Travis a gift? I haven't gotten Travis a gift on a birthday in a long time.
Yeah, that's
Christmas still happens. Birthday's not as much. In numerology, so with the numerology, 36 can symbolize celestial authority. Holy shit, that is a strong word. Particularly in Chinese philosophy. Well, we're big Chinese philosophers in this podcast. Considered a sign from angels and ascended masters. That's one's actions in manifesting material needs are divinely guided. Sounds like you're about to have a fucking baller of a game, if you ask me. That's a fucking celestial authority. That's like you're a god. What's the Libra? What do we got for Libra? Dislike conflict, thrive in partnerships, and have a strong appreciation for beauty. Well, they got 2 out of 3. Dislike conflict is not accurate.
I enjoy a little bit of conflicts every now and then.
I go towards the conflict.
For some reason, it comes towards me.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how. It's like I'm a magnet to it, actually.
Happy birthday, Trav. Good luck this week on your birthday game. Celebrating in the wonderful. Where else would you rather celebrate a birthday? In Jacksonville. I'm actually going to be with you for your birthday.
Yeah, you
Monday
are.
Night Football. Can't wait.
Are you ready for some football?
It's the best. It's bad. Chris Stapleton does a good job now with the song as well.
Kills it. Him and Snoop. They crush it.
It's also International Podcast Day. I'm only telling you that because Brandon put it in the rundown. I could give 2 fucks about International Podcast Day, so I'm not celebrating. Trav, are you celebrating International Podcast Day?
I'll celebrate International Podcast Day.
Would you rather celebrate International Podcast Day or your birthday?
Yeah, let's do it. Because I don't like just celebrating me. Feels weird. I like celebrating
Podcasters.
everyone as a team. I like we have a
that's
great
the group that
podcast
needs it.
team. I like we can celebrate them. So
All right.
free garage beers for everyone
on the team.
Yeah.
There we go. Like that. Well done.
Nice. News brought to you by American Express. Let's move on to some bold topics that wrap up week 4.
Bold Topics is brought to you by Hulu's Chad Powers.
All right, now.
Let's dig into some Chiefs-Ravens. Chiefs 37, Ravens 20. Trav, I guess, go ahead, brother. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, pimp. The Chiefs are back.
We just defended Arrowhead, baby. Arrowhead was fucking rocking on a nice 3 p.m. afternoon on Sunday. Felt good, man. It felt good.
Sure
The energy on the sideline was fucking electric.
Yes, it was.
It just felt like everybody was into the game, watching every single play. When you got guys on special teams flying around, cracking heads, and you got guys on the sideline getting excited for those guys, and anybody making just a first down, it's just all of that shit is so infectious, man. And it's a big win for us. Obviously, Ravens banged up, man. They've had a few tough games here. Within the first 4 weeks, and then on top of that, having to travel to KC on a short week. Not an easy task, man. Not an easy task on the short weeks, knowing that we got one coming up here. But hats off to the Ravens. I respect so many guys over there, and have so much love for the coaching staff and how they do things over there, man. But Coach Reid got us rolling this week, man. And that offensive line, we got the run game going with Isaiah. We got our young guy, Rashard Smith, obviously Kareem Hunt's. He's getting every first down possible on third downs and making hay when he can in the pass game. And when Patty Mahomes is rolling like that, man, god damn, that shit's fun, man.
It's going to be difficult. The Chiefs offense was ridiculous. Shout out to Andy Reid and Matt Nagy for getting this thing right. Yeah. Shout out to Xavier Worthy. It was a big day for the Chiefs, and it was a big day to have Taylor's second favorite player back, Xavier Worthy. I mean, dude, it is crazy how much that threat of speed and vertical ability to push the ball down the field affects the entire offense.
Yeah.
And I know it's more complicated than that, but I've played with quarterbacks when you kind of lack that ability, it shrinks everything and what you're able to do. It really is an important part of the game. And it was evident right from the get-go of the game. The end around designed to him, the reverse assigned to Worthy was fantastic as well. But those catches down the field opened up so much. And the run game was going, like you said. You guys it was just such a more explosive, but also a well-functioning offense right from the get-go. So against one of the best teams in the NFL over the last, 7, 8 years, 10 years. I mean, actually, really since the Baltimore Ravens have been in Baltimore, like these guys have been one of the better teams in the NFL.
That organization ran right.
The organization is incredible. They're well coached, and they have great players. And I know they're banged up, but to have the game you guys did against the Baltimore Ravens, I thought was very impressive. I know they're coming off of a very tough game, very physical game against the Lions.
Yeah, past 2 weeks. Buffalo before that, yeah.
Yeah, outstanding offensive performance. The defense is the defense. They've been killing it. But the offensive performance really took it to another level. Worthy went for 5 receptions. And Taylor's got good taste in football players. 5 receptions, 83 yards, 2 carries for 38 yards. It was just so apparent how much more electric the offense was having him back. And other players have stepped up too. I think Xavier deserves so much credit. Tyquan Thornton is like a legitimate player for you guys. That guy has really come on. We've mentioned Juju didn't have like the biggest impact in this last one, but he's been impactful all through the start of the season.
A lot of big time first down catches. Listen, Juju's in there. Yeah. We got Hollywood Brown making plays.
Brown, another touchdown.
Got him in the end zone again. It's just when everybody's getting a piece of the pie like this, man, it's so much fucking fun, man. It's so much fun, man. And you're talking about Xavier and his speed down the field, but I don't think enough is said about what he does with just the ball in his hands. Like you said, the end around, we can throw a little bubble screen out to him, just throw a hitch to him or get him in like a play action pass in the flat. Whatever the play design is, if we get the ball in his hands, it's even harder for the defense to tackle the guy, you know.
But it's a good point because I think a lot of the times speed guys are linear players.
Yeah.
And all they offer is that straight line type stuff or like a post. Xavier is actually more at least appearing more and more similar to what you guys lost when you lost Tyreek Hill. And we can talk about that injury in a second, but that dynamic ability to do all those things underneath and the gadget plays, it keeps a defense so honest, and they have to respect, and the box widens, and the safeties have to be ready to react to all that stuff. It is a dynamic part of an offense that really
a lot of attention needs to be put on that guy, man, and that just makes it easier on every
For sure.
1-5 included, offensive line included.
Yep.
And the big guys got us rolling in the run game, which really got everything started off the right way there in that first half.
Yeah. Also, we talked about a second, Chiefs defense. I mean, listen, they played unbelievable against the Eagles. They played great last week against the Giants, and they went up against probably one of the most, first of all, run efficient teams in the last 7-8 years since Lamar's been there, and especially since Derrick Henry's been there, even though Henry's kind of having a slow start to this season, and one of the most high-powered scoring offenses. And they went out and had themselves a day again.
A few turnovers, man.
Turnovers make a big deal. You're right. But, yeah, I just think it's, again, Spags and the Chiefs' defense has really come on. They're playing potentially better than they've ever played over these last couple of weeks. It's really been impressive. Chris Jones arrived in Arrowhead a half hour before kickoff in a more somber note. But shout out for him to being able to come and play football, man. It could not have been easy for him. You saw him after the game address it, tearing up. For those of you that don't know, a half hour before the game, Chris Jones had to come because he was attending a funeral back in Mississippi where I believe his aunt passed away.
One of our absolute brothers and one of our favorite people, a friend of the show. But most of all, I've known Chris for, I got to say, close to 10 years now. I think he's in his 10th year or so. And I just love the dude, who he is, what he stands for, what he's meant to this community, what he's meant to this team, the leadership. I mean, can't say enough about him and what he's done with his career and how he still is hungry to go get after it even more. And for him to have that funeral that day, we would have found a way to hold it down without him, and would have played for him if he wasn't there. But it just shows, what this game is, and he said it best. It's an escape, man. It's an escape from reality, and those Sundays, man. Sometimes it's just it's something that you need to get your mind off of the reality of things, man. We love Chris, and our hearts are with his family and everybody back in Mississippi, man. But superstar player, superstar human.
Yeah, man. And yeah, everybody handles grief differently. But, I think this is what you just said rings true with a lot of football players. Like, obviously, Chris played this week. There's the iconic moment where Brett Favre plays after his father passes. Yeah. Football ends up being a sanctuary for a lot of guys, and it's your family. It really is like a family outside of your actual family. And it's a place where you get to go and you just get to do something you've loved your whole life and forget about some of the stuff that is really weighing on you hard, or you get to play and you feel like you honor that person in some way. So, shout out to Chris. I know it couldn't have been easy, but
still probably not easy for him. But we love him for making the effort, man, and going out and fucking balling. Knowing
blew up Derrick Henry hard on this third and short. Let's check out that freaking
home opener this year to the Eagles, week 2, and here on a 3rd and 1, the Kansas City defense to open up the fourth quarter.
It's crazy.
Go back and rewind this real quick. Is this? Did he do this with Daniel Falele trying to block him?
And the funeral of a loved one down in Mississippi.
Our thoughts and prayers with him and his family. And boy,
he just tossed. I think he tossed the right guard.
Well, he probably got a little bit of foot traffic, Falele, but still, you know how big Falele is?
Bro, this is what I'm saying, man.
He is fucking enormous. Like one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he's got to be close to 400 pounds.
Dude, it's always funny. Me and Chris have some of the same like at least workout schedules. Like whenever I'm lifting weights, he's in there too. And I'm just like, man, I can't feel good about myself one fucking time in that goddamn weight room, man.
Chris?
Dude, no. Yeah. Chris is in there and I see what he's lifting versus what I'm lifting and like what he's doing versus what I'm just sitting there like, man, I'm just trying to fucking feel good about the fucking weight that I'm putting up and fucking getting after it. And it's like when he's lifting twice as much and
Chris is getting after it like that in the weight room?
Dude, what?
What's he lifting?
Look at you. You're all fired up, man.
I want to know. I want to get in there with Chris. Dude, I tried to squat 500 pounds the other day. I went out and ran because I wanted to see if I could still run fast. And then I went in and made the mistake of trying to squat a bunch of weight after I did that. Try to put 500 pounds on the bar like I used to be able to.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
I got folded like a fucking bitch. I was so upset. I just like.
Did you? You said you were getting back in it.
Oh, I'm gonna go prove to myself I can do it this week because I can't live with myself not thinking I can do that anymore. Leo Chanel, first interception of the season was sick. Yes, it was. I don't know how the fuck he made this play.
Dude, this dude Leo is a baller, man.
John Cena.
Dude. Dun, 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 dun.
Are his hands soft like that? I mean, to be able to reach back in one hand this thing.
He's just an all-around athlete, man. The guy's just powerful, can run. Just a ball player, man.
And you can't even like fault Lamar on. I mean, I guess Lamar could have put it a little bit further out in front, but like, dude, there is no way I'm throwing the ball to Mark Andrews and thinking Leo Chanel is going to come away with a one-handed interception like this. Like, I would never expect this to happen. And Leo, baller. Look at that play, dog.
It's one of those, when you're on the bench and you see it happen, you just jump off the bench and fucking get so hyped, man. That stadium was rocking.
Did he used to play DB? Man. Like when
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he at some point he might have played every position in football. I don't know. He's got that savviness to where you could probably put him anywhere you need, but
I don't think people realize how hard it is to guard somebody in man-to-man coverage, be locked onto him, turn around and have the ball skills to make that play. Like that was absurd. Hell of a play.
Crazy fucking play, especially early on. I think we had just kicked a field goal. They were up 7-3. So like we're looking for a defensive stop to get us back out there. And sure enough, Leo comes up with a huge fucking play. Only got 3 out of it, but nonetheless, put up some points and got a nice highlight out of it.
No doubt. Yeah. For those of you wondering, it might be Fa'alele, or it's just Falele. 6'8", 370 pounds.
God damn.
He's a monster. I've stood next to the guy. He is. It's eye-catchingly big. Big man. Big man. I bet the 370 is wrong, too. That's like a roster rate when you get so heavy that they start like going down. I'm serious. That dude is 400 pounds. You're not convincing me otherwise. That dude is he's a couple cheeseburgers away in the morning after he puts his like in some bottles of water, and then all of a sudden he's 400. There ain't no way. And then the one guy that we got to talk about is Patty Mahomes. No question about it. A lot has been made about not taking as many shots down the field, yada, yada. The big playability's gone. Is Pat Mahomes as good as he was? I love hearing the stuff that starts to go after like 4 or 5 games. Like, I don't know. If you look at a couple years now, he hasn't been the same. Like, I cannot wait. Worthy's back. I know you guys are getting Rasheed back in a couple games. This offense, I really feel like it's about to take off. Like, it's exciting to watch. And I can't wait to see Mahomes be like back to what everybody should be rightfully clarifying him as. So Mahomes became both the youngest at 30 years, 11 days old, and the fastest at 116 regular season games to pass for 250 touchdowns in a career. The other thing that was fun, Worthy was a big part of it, but Pat still found a way to spread it around. Like there are so many guys that were touching that ball and making plays. And it's, we already talked about it. Yeah. Juju.
We got a lot. It's some of those RPOs, man. I know a lot of people are like, I'm out on the RPOs here and there, but Pat, I think, had like 40, 50 yards at least alone on RPOs. And that's him being that Texas gunslinger out there, baby. Just out there throwing it from the hip, throwing it sidearm over the top of guys, around guys, and really forcing the defense to have to make the decision. Are we going to fucking defend the pass, or are we going to have to get in here inside the box and really get after the run? And that puts a strain on the defense. And that's why they work so well. Obviously our under center runs, we love those too, because we love to play action off of those, or at least I do. But at the same time, it's like, man, what Pat Mahomes does best is he sees the field and he finds ways to get the ball to guys. in those RPOs, man. And,
here's what happened. And I hate when people make blanket statements like, "Oh, RPOs aren't as good anymore."
It's
like
insane.
don't this. It all fucking works. You just got to protect it. Like, yeah, if you come out and every time you're in a fucking 2x2 set on first and second down, and the back is to the receivers right there, and you run an RPO, yeah, no shit, it's not going to work because the defense knows what you're about to do, right? But if you go and do these things out of unique.
Travis Kelce's shoulders have carried more than just the weight of Super Bowl trophies. They've borne the hopes of Kansas City, the spotlight glare of the NFL, and lately, the relentless curiosity of fans and media alike. But there's one thing this three-time champion seems determined to sidestep: his own birthday. Asked recently if head coach Andy Reid had anything special planned for his birthday before Week 5, Kelce brushed off the idea with practiced ease. "My birthday just isn't a big deal, you know," he said, his tone a mix of amusement and impatience. "It's not a good day. It's just an annoying day for me. I don't want to get into the whole birthday thing, but I'm just not in on birthdays. Unless it's a milestone, think 40, not 36. Kelce doesn't see the point. Once you get to 40, that's a big one," he added, almost as if he was reassuring himself that someday, maybe it will matter. Until then, it's just another day. Last year, after a gut-wrenching Super Bowl loss, he kept his celebration low-key. What he really wanted was a championship ring, but the Eagles stole that wish. This season, with Kansas City's slow start, 2 tough losses and some early struggles with Mahomes, there's no room for cake and candles. The Chiefs' chemistry seemed off, the magic missing. Sideline arguments fueled whispers. Could Kelce and Mahomes find their groove again? If the football gods weren't giving him a break, life off the field certainly kept things interesting. In a year where Kelce got down on one knee and proposed his longtime girlfriend, a moment she joyfully said yes to, he was riding a roller coaster of highs and lows. Fame, it seemed, was always a step behind him, waiting to pounce. But even as headlines stacked up, Kelce found himself craving something simple, a bit of normalcy. And then, as if his world weren't already dramatic enough, Taylor Swift slipped quietly into the stands during Week 4 against the Ravens. She avoided the cameras, but her father and brother couldn't help but cheer alongside Kelce's mom, Donna. Fans online buzzed about Swift's secret appearance. How does she always manage to be there for the big moments, even when the cameras don't catch her? Meanwhile, Kelce was fighting not just for a win, but for his rhythm. He and Mahomes put in the extra hours, reviewing film, replaying every misstep, determined to rebuild a connection that made the Chiefs champions. There were late-night texts, inside jokes, and sideline pep talks, a mosaic of moments that make a team more than its roster. Behind the scenes, Kelce's older brother, Jason, was watching, ready with a joke or a jab, especially about Travis's new media spotlight thanks to Swift's mysterious visits. On their wildly popular podcast, the brothers swapped stories of birthday disasters, like the infamous year Travis invited the wrong group chat to Jason's party, shared inside jokes, and reminded listeners that the NFL is as much about family and laughter as it is about stats and scores. As the conversation turned to birthdays, Travis doubled down. "I'd rather have a win than a cake any day," he joked, drawing laughter from the crew. Childhood memories of chaotic parties, surprise guests, and last-minute plans spilled out. The best moments, the brothers agreed, were born from the unexpected, not the well-rehearsed. In the end, they hit on something universal. The date on the calendar doesn't matter. It's about who you share it with, the teammates who grind beside you, the family who backs you up, the friends who laugh at your mistakes and cheer for your comebacks. For Travis Kelce, the real gift isn't a wrap box or a slice of cake. It's the promise of another chance, another game, another story to tell. And as Jason raised an imaginary toast to the team behind the scenes, he left listeners with a sly warning. More wild stories are on the way, both on and off the field. So buckle up, because with the Kelce brothers, the best moments are always the ones you never see coming.